No, you fine.
No, you good.
Fine. What kind of wine is it?
I like red wines, and this is a good red blend.
Oh,
I like
I like
red
sweet
wine
wine.
too. I like
I like a
I like
good
Pinot Noir.
red blend.
Oh, stop it.
Uh-oh. Okay.
All right.
Oh.
Wait, you going
Hey,
live
at
with me?
least you know he got you on your notifications on. At least you know he got your notifications on. You ain't
I
hear
know,
nothing
right?
from over here. I mean, my stuff is
Sorry.
silent though, but
Sorry.
All right, we are live. Welcome to the room, everybody.
let you not have notifications on for me and see if I'll make my way to Fredericksburg, Maryland, or wherever Frederick,
It's
Maryland.
Frederick,
hold on.
it's
Go
Frederick,
ahead,
Maryland.
go to Fredericksburg. Go on.
Right, go ahead.
Fredericksburg.
You
Go
won't
ahead.
see me.
Go to
At all.
Fredericksburg.
You be messed up.
I will go to Fredericks, Maryland. Let me find out you don't got me notification.
There's a Fredericksburg and there's a Frederick.
Right.
So
Fredericksburg is Virginia, just so you know.
yes,
I won't try
sir.
to mess up your whole life.
Yeah, you be in a whole nother. Hey, Tommy.
A
All
whole
right,
world
I
of
know that
trouble.
StreamYard, the comments are slow, so they slowly coming in. But hey,
Yeah.
Tommy, how you doing, baby?
Hey, Tommy.
Welcome everybody. Welcome. I'm sorry that we are late. It is my fault because I took me a good nap. Okay, a good nap.
Oh, I'm sorry. That way.
I know, right? It's not even important for me.
That
There
way.
you go. That way.
I got me. Look, I had me a good nap, and I forgot.
Sly Sylvia, I ain't gonna have too much of this flirtish from the good chats now.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are because Big Sis on her way, so it's gonna be a lot of flirting going on. You be all right though. You be all right. What up, Sly Sylvia? How you doing, babe?
Hey, Sly Sylvia.
But yeah, I like red wine too. I like Pinot Noir, but I can do a good blend. I just don't like it too dry.
I wanted something sweet today, so I got a good red blend.
I like dry though. Dry is good.
I mean, really?
I like dry when I got some good meat. And seeing as how you're next to me on camera, I should have dry because I got some good meat next to me on camera.
I mean, I just have good meat. What can I say?
I would agree with that.
I mean, hey, I just feel like putting my arms around the both of you.
No. We're not doing that. I'm not sharing.
Sharing is caring. You ever heard that?
Sharing is caring. I'm okay with that. Sharing is caring. That's my hey JLC Productions. Oh, you like Cabernet? I like a good cab. I like a good
Sauvignon.
Yes, but definitely when I have me a nice steak, like if I go to a good steakhouse, I have to have some good dry red wine.
I want a good dry red wine. Give me a good Merlot. Give me a good
Merlot. To be.
Merlot, you said Merlot what?
Will get you where you need to be.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. You know what? In down in South Florida, down in Dade County, like the southern part of Dade County, Miami-Dade County, we have a winery called Schnebley's, and they started off as a farm. And so the owner learned how to make wines because grapes was one of his crops. Anyway, now, long story short, they make wines on their farm out of all of the fruit that they grow. So they have mango wine, passion fruit wine, guava wine. They have a pear wine. They have all wines made out of out of each one of the fruit that they grow on their farm. And you can go there and you can buy bottles, and they have assorted cheeses and crackers and stuff for you to get. So if you're ever down in South Florida, Schnebley's is the name of it.
Hey, I'm about to check that out next time I'm down there. Hey, Jacqueline, because my days of hanging out on South Beach and being at the club all night, them days are over. So I need to find some other things to do when I go.
Well, if that's your story, then you might want to go to the Wynwood area next time you go to Miami. Go to the Wynwood area, WYNWOOD, Wynwood area.
Okay. Well, I've never been to Miami yet. I've been to Orlando and.
When we go together, I'll take you to all of the spots. All right.
Okay.
Anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. Before 9/11, folks who before 9/11, airfare was cheap.
It was.
You could fly cheap. And me and my friends, this is before not pre 9/11, honey. Me and my friends, we could hop a round trip flight from DC to Miami for less than $100 round trip. And so it wasn't nothing for us to leave work, drive straight to the airport Friday night, hop a flight. We'd be in Miami by 10 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Go to the room, and we would get one of those last minute deals. This is before hotels.com and all of that. But you could get those last minute deals and book a last minute deal. And we stayed at some of the nicest hotels on South Beach. We stayed some of the nicest hotels for next to nothing. We would get to the room, take a shower, change our clothes, be out all night. You know what I'm saying? We go to the beach on Saturday. We get up Sunday morning, do a good brunch, be back home by 7, 8 o'clock Sunday night. And I mean, it was nothing. We would split the rental car 3 ways. And, you know, back then we would all get one hotel room, split the hotel room 3, 4 ways. Honey, we had ourselves a good time.
Everybody got those stories of you and about 8 friends with one hotel room, people sleeping in every corner. Somebody sleeping on the sink, somebody sleeping in the bathtub, somebody sleeping on the floor. 4 people in every bed. And while there are 4 people in every bed, baby, the things that used to go down in those good beds.
Your friends, not mine.
Friends, right. Right.
Okay.
Jesus. Speaking of a quick story, because you know it's a late night.
Speak for yourself.
Right, speak for
quick
yourself.
Story. So when last night on the gentleman's panel, when Rebel Son
last night?
Right. Yeah. Shouts out to my bro Rebel Son from the gentleman's panel. So he told the story about getting fondled while sleeping.
He told the full story when Jay Wilson. Wilson did a thing. He told the full story.
It was it reminded me of my days back in the band. Oh Jesus, hold on. One time at band camp, not at band camp, I was actually in the band. Baby, I hope nobody in the band with me.
Dark and Lovely. Wait a minute, hold on. Dark and Lovely film. How you gonna say hello, El Teddy, and everyone? You
ain't wrong. Hey, girl. Hey.
To the house.
Hey, boo. Hey. Hey, love you. Shondo to you.
Oh, come on my platform and speak to El Teddy. What kind of shenanigans is that?
Listen, I have to deal with this same foolala when you be on my channel. Dear God. Do Jesus and do him well.
Hey, Bobo. Hey, Boo. Go ahead, finish your band
camp. Back to my band, not band camp, but when I was in the band. Hopefully nobody in the band watches this. That was in the band with me. But when we used to go on band trips and you were stuck on this chartered bus for hours at a time, and you would travel at night.
Lord Jesus.
Baby, I always carried me one more good blanket. And I always made sure I set to one more sickening young man.
And that blanket was a mess underneath, I know.
Baby, when that young man went to sleep, you did not sleep hard. Tomorrow morning on my live, I might give a whole course on how to feel on someone and feel them up while they are sleeping so as not to have them wake up and know. Because there's a whole way to do it. I believed Rebel Son because there is a way for you to feel on somebody and grab all that they got going on without them knowing. There's an art form to it. It's not easy. I might do an instruction on that tomorrow morning during my live tomorrow morning.
Well, make sure it's early.
Dark and Lovely film. No offense taken, babe. I'm just messing with you. I'm just giving you a little. Hey, Monk Chip. Hey, Monk
Chip. Boo. Hey, MS Academy. Hey, Monk Chip. Hey, Dark and Lovely. Hey, Volvo. Hey, Fifi TV. Sylvia, all of y'all in the chat. Hey, now. Hey,
come on through on this Good Friday night. Come on, hang out with the kids for a little while on this Good Friday night. Yeah, no, Dark and Lovely, I'm just messing with you. I ain't even tripping. It ain't even that serious. What's up, Regina? What's up, my sister? How you doing, babe?
She's a sister.
Regina, I got to ask you something too. Yeah, she's
Regina's a sister.
Yeah, she is. She's actually
sister.
She's actually a PWM, and she's actually my I don't even want to get into that. But yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta text you, Regina. I need some information from you. I'll send you a text. I need some info from you, babe.
What jurisdiction, Regina?
What you asking?
You don't mind me. What jurisdiction?
The same jurisdiction I'm in, fool.
Oh, I don't know, because y'all in that area could be in any jurisdiction. It could be DC, it could be Virginia, it could be Maryland. I don't know.
What's up, J-Dot? She's my chapter sister. So
okay.
Virginia. Yeah. We're both in Virginia together. She's my DOI sister. And on the OES side, we actually chartered the that chapter together.
Okay.
Oh, cool. And then on the DOI side, we're on the DOI side together too. Yep. Yep. She's also on the grand level too. She's on the grand level.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't remind me.
Yeah, that's my girl. That's my girl though. That's my girl though.
I understand your pain, Regina. I'm on the grand level as well. Dear God. Anyway. That people in the chat probably looking out, they calling all these letters and stuff out. Those who know, they know.
If you know, you know. Yep. Oh, for real, Sylvia? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Sylvia know. Yep. Xavier, what's up, babe? What's up? Yeah, so we just I don't really have too much of nothing, y'all. I said we just gonna come on here and just shoot the shoot.
Listen,
I had a couple of things on my mind now.
I'm gonna try to be as quiet as I can because I feel like my name is spread across the YouTube streets enough right now. This week has been tomorrow. I don't even know why my name has been on the streets right now because there's nothing on my channel right now that says that my name should be in the YouTube streets at all because I haven't done anything this week. I have stayed on the porch. I have been good. I have been me.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
JG, shut your lying ass up.
You did step off the porch a little bit.
Okay. No, he didn't. No. Oh, no, he didn't step off the porch.
There's no evidence of that. There's no evidence of that.
No. This mofo ran. He did the Cabbage Patch. He did the electric slide. He did the wobble. Okay. He did the all through them streets. Okay.
He quantum leaped off the porch.
Okay, exactly. So you sit your arse. Look, sit your arse.
What is arse? What is that about? Can somebody explain that? I didn't understand what the arse. Did somebody talk like that? Is that what that was?
Well, they spelled it arse because they didn't want to cuss. So instead of saying they said arse,
okay. Because I was lost. I was like, okay.
Wait a minute. Sylvia said El Teddy went from the porch to the roof. Anyway, but we are, look, it's over. We done yanked your ass.
Said you leaped off.
J. Dot, not that I hopscotch. It was a little stanky leg. That's what it was. I did the stanky leg. Do the stanky leg. Okay, that's what I did off the board.
But we yanked his ass back on the porch. We are back. Hey, nice girl, how you doing, baby? We back on the porch
now.
The
people trying to draw me off the porch, and I see them. I see the Boss Lady New Jerseys of the world and ZTs of the world, but I'm on the porch. I'm on the porch.
Well, that's like, people are trying, but you know what? At the end of the day, what people have to understand is this, and this is my 2 cents, and people can take it for however they want to take it. Whether you agreed or not, let me preface myself by saying that whether you agreed or not, you had your reasons for doing what you did. That is not who you are. That is not your stilo, for lack of a better word. And at the end of the day, you said what you had to say, and you it's over. Like, you said what you had to say. My issue with here come big sis. Yay. My issue with I'm bringing her on now, but my issue with the whole situation is, why y'all want to start making it seem like certain people, it's okay for some people to be ratchet, and I'm not calling you ratchet, El Teddy. I'm just saying it's okay for some people to be ratchet, but other people can't. Right. So because hey, Abby girl.
Hey.
So because you a beautiful, you can't get glove. You know what
So
I'm saying?
why is El Teddy ratchet? What happened?
El Teddy said that El Teddy being El Teddy. I was just saying how people out here now, like I said this earlier this week in my live, and I hate the you're a teacher comparison, or I thought you were more intelligent than that. So it's okay for some people to get out here and just cuss and go off, but when he does it, then it's I thought you were a school teacher. What the fuck?
I thought you were intelligent. Well, you can be intellectual and still put a person in their place.
Yeah, I mean, again, you don't have to agree with what he said or even how he said it. But but for people to be like, well, he was a teacher or he this or he that, it just that narrative, that son narrative, it just pisses me off as a teacher, because I feel like you hold us to a standard that I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. I'm never supposed to just I'm an angel because I teach kids. I'm an angel. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's a hey Cynthia, how you doing? You only heard about El Teddy's porch libation, not libation.
That's funny. Teachers are the first ones to be cussing. Yeah, I'm sure.
Look, I don't know about the first ones, Xavier, but it definitely ain't no. I'm
not a teacher.
Well, let me say this.
Hey, Jonathan, what's up, boo?
Let me say this.
Mm-hmm.
I am well educated, very well educated, and very well assimilated. But I am not one of those people like the Kerry Washington character on American Son.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up right across the street from the Pork and Beans, not as she said, the Pork and Beans, the Pork and Beans projects. Okay, all my family grew up in the Scott projects. Okay, and while yes, I am educated, assimilated, but please make no bones about it. Oh, it's here. It has not gone anywhere. And I see what happens is people try to come at you and poke the bear to say, oh no, he's not going to come at me like that because he's too educated and he's too assimilated and he's too,
That's what it is. See, that's what it is. They thought you wasn't.
You thought wrong. See, you misspoke. You overcalculated. You miscounted your cards. You thought you had a good hand. You bid a 6 when really bitch, you only had a 3. Okay, bitch, you bid 6. You had 3. Okay, and I came over here and had a real 7. Okay, and you thought I only had 3.
There you go. Jonathan, I feel bad now. I did not know you was a preacher. Oh my gosh, I feel bad. Some of the stuff I didn't say.
No, them preachers like to cuss. I didn't go.
Come on, preacher man.
First of all,
don't make me shout up in here. Don't make me shout up in here, break into some Rance Allen on y'all. Okay? Don't make me do it.
Yes, a sanctified gathering. Come on.
It ain't nothing like a sanctified gathering.
Okay, come on, because I watched it. I done got cussed out at most sanctified gatherings than I have. Abby, you know, we done grew up in the church, and baby, you get cussed out worse. At a sanctified gathering.
Real quick.
Look, I grew up Catholic, and the Catholic priests, they drink, they smoke, they cuss. So I mean,
I just have one question about the Catholics. Why do y'all drink out the same cup during communion? And
then he just wipe it off.
Yeah,
that little wipe off that he do. They don't wipe off with the herpes. It's not gonna help with the herpes that somebody just spread all over this good cup.
Xavier Matthews, Kanye is no one's pastor. I don't know who told you that. I don't know what lie that from the pit of hell that came from. What we not finna do is put that on. Oh no,
no,
absolutely not.
Well,
Let me be very clear. That is not anybody's pastor.
Hold on, because I'm about. Hold on, because it's about to be. Hold on.
I see.
Wally, don't you bring your bitch ass up in my chat after the way you talk about my mother. What you not gonna do is come up in here throwing fucking hearts. And I mean that. I mean that.
Wait up.
I mean, don't do it. You spent 2 hours on your live this morning telling bold-faced fucking lies on James Caldwell. So what you not gonna do is come up in here throwing fucking hearts. See, I wasn't fucking with you, and I let you come in my chat, and I ain't had no beef with you even after you said some of the shit you said. But after what you did today, what you not gonna do is bring your bitch ass up in my chat. Get him the fuck up out of here and block him. And I mean that. I mean that.
The number you have reached is no longer in service.
Not in service.
Please check your number and try again. It's 3422.
You try
the book.
Goddamn. You might want to push that book up a little bit.
The book of shadows. The book of shadows.
You hear voices.
The book of darkness. The shade of it all.
The reading spirit is like the Holy Ghost. It jumps from person to person. Don't get too close. It'll jump up on you.
And the book of life was opened.
Girl, bitch. Why you want to be up in here then? They get out.
Oh, because you're just trying to see
who.
Get out then. Funny troll baby. Hey, get out. What?
Oh, dear God.
Okay.
Oh, dear God.
Okay. Hey.
Jonathan, look, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. You see how fast my hair went up into this ponytail?
Like that?
What happened?
Who rubs the hair up that? It was
as soon as she said bitch ass, I said, oh, wait a minute.
Why you clearly don't have nothing better to do. I don't
know.
No, I saw him, but as the children, I expected you guys to address it because I wasn't.
Okay.
I was not prepared. Oh, God.
I didn't know it was going to go left like that. I
said,
I was not prepared.
As soon as the hand went up,
Lord.
I just knew she was going to give somebody the business about Kanye West, but she wasn't.
Listen.
Kanye West, because I saw it when she
saw it. Me and Abby and Jaded have a permanent seat on the porch. We never come off the porch. And the way this young lady,
permanent.
Abby's the only one that ain't never came off.
I'm the only one because I y'all don't want me to come off the porch. Because if I come off the porch, I'm coming to your house.
No, we already know that.
Okay. So
you had that.
So I'm not coming off the porch.
Yeah. You never have to worry about coming off the porch because you're always in my room, laying in my bed. So you have nothing to worry about with regard to coming off the porch. It's fine.
I want coming off the porch, but if I gotta anybody's bedroom,
no, we ain't going to anybody's bedroom. But if I leave the room, I don't come out to windmill. I come out to give 2 to the head, 3 to the body, and then pick up my shotgun and ceremoniously,
a lot.
Remove body parts.
But I like to say hello to the sisters too. I don't like to leave them out.
Hey, boo.
Hey.
Hi, baby.
Can y'all wear some clothing that is less revealing, please? Thank you.
I mean, it don't matter.
Y'all coming in these shorts.
If it was not it's all revealing.
There it is. Captivate.
And baby, I'm gonna make somebody go pick out their own switch for their beating. That's how real
J-Dot.
Run out there and get me a switch.
J-Dot, she did hopscotch tonight. Shut up. She hopscotched. Oh, child. I didn't know what was going on.
Really be just like it wasn't even no warning.
For the rest of the night, really be.
You had to see it. Her face said it all.
Really be. Just know there's about to be several videos.
It's about to be one right now. It's about to be one.
Right.
There's a live.
It's going live in 5, 4, 3,
2, 1, 0.
Hey.
I tell you, everything is political. I don't mind stepping out of my.
And then he gonna be like, it's gonna be all misconstrued. None of the shit's gonna be right. It's just gonna be a whole bunch of foolishness and shenanigans.
Well, of course.
And he gonna spin a whole story about
How did we get here? Where is mother? Who left the gate open? Because mother usually locks the gate.
It's gonna be a whole nother narrative. It's gonna be a whole nother scenario.
We got more orange shirts in the streets. Listen, did we not get the memo that everybody was wearing an orange shirt in the YouTube streets this week? Did we not get that memo?
We didn't get a chance to warn him. Run, sister bitch. We didn't get a chance to warn him.
Sister bitch.
We didn't get the chance because by the time
we did not get the memo that everybody got on the orange shirt.
Jesus.
Look, wait a minute. I will never question your classroom management skills.
No, he tried it.
So Jonathan, I didn't know you were preaching in Raleigh. Next time I come down there, I'm gonna have to come and visit your church, man.
Glory.
It won't burn down when I walk in, I promise.
Oh, child, it might burn out if I walk in. I'm gonna sit on the back pew because I don't want to burn the whole church. But the back of the church is all mine. The back of the church is all mine.
Not with ushers. Not with ushers.
Right, you back there with the
ushers. You can't do that.
Listen, back there with the ushers be the best place they got.
I'm gonna be back there with ushers. Listen, I'm not gonna burn the pulpit or the choir stand.
Just the Mary over there with no girdle on. Listen, the talk of the
coming. Hey, babe.
Shoot, the ushers really be getting it.
They do. They be cutting up.
It's like I told that heifer to sit on the left side.
Right. Like, you hear that screaming? That's nothing but sweet cakes. Who the hell is sweet cakes?
Wait a minute, hold on, y'all. This is a good one. I'm not about to go off now. Shawnette Jewsbury, thank you so much. I got your Cash App. Thank you, baby. Mwah. Appreciate you.
It's dry bagging season. And I am
dry bagging
all month long for my birthday.
Listen.
She bought me my popcorn for my movie tomorrow. You bought me my popcorn for the movie tomorrow.
It's not dry bagging season. It's dry bagging year. Okay, it is dry bagging year. Okay.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Sylvia said everyone's reaction was priceless. What was that reaction? I'm gonna have to go back and look.
Because we were not ready. We were not ready.
I saw it. Then I looked at you and I was like, "Oh shit!" Here
I was like, "Wait," because I tried to be nice. I said, "Hey, Wiley," and as soon as I said, "Hey, Wiley," it went left. I said, "Oh Lord, dear God, please, please." Please, he get you, sister bitch. He get you, sister bitch. Just run. Don't fight back. Just run. Just run. Captivated Christian had the katana blades in the doggone chat. I was like, what is going on? I was waiting for the word. All around.
Listen, in my defense, I was waiting for the word. And I got the word.
There was carnage all around.
I had no idea.
Let me go get. Look,
as soon as I heard bitch ass, I said, "Oh,
right." Because Abby started putting her. All she needed to do was take off the earring to put on the Vaseline. Because baby, she was put that. The way Abby immediately put that head in the butt, like, "Oh, we here for this shit."
Oh, who snitched?
No, all I heard was
somebody got told
Mama in the room.
Ooh, no,
you didn't.
No, I'm not here. No, it wasn't me. Hold on. Let you get beaten by yourself.
Listen, okay, wait, Mama here. Let me fix myself back up like nothing happened.
Mother. What had happened was we was having a little get together. We was having, you told us we could hang out a little bit tonight.
Clean it up.
And somebody showed up who was not invited, and I asked them to leave. That's all.
Clean it up.
When she asked them to leave with extreme prejudice and a plethora of curse words.
I just showed the door. That's all. Sorry.
Oh, Dark and Lovely, you wasn't gonna get that, baby. I was just messing with you when you came in. You wasn't gonna get that. No.
Wow.
He said he gonna run the tapes back.
He said he gonna run the tapes back. No.
My name is Bennett, and I ain't in it. Okay.
My name is Lee, and I don't see.
I'm over here crying, y'all. He said he gonna run the tape back.
Listen, I am on the porch, comfortably on the porch.
Jonathan said y'all in trouble now.
There is no video evidence of me coming off the porch.
I'm gonna have to go home now. See y'all.
Hey, nice girl.
And your mama would send everybody home.
Nice girl. You know, whipping that hair and that good bun right there. Baby. Woo, child. That's how the ghetto girls do. When you know how to fight and you uppity, you just take your bob and you tuck it behind your ears. Those uppity girls, you take your bob and you tuck it behind your ears.
No, but Abby just heard 2 words and she was already rapping. Like
Abby, right. 2 words. 2.
Why would your bitch immediately?
That's right. I was still in the state of awe. I was like, what's happening? Yeah. What is happening? Oh dear God. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Look, here's my thing though, like real talk, y'all. I'm all about spinning narratives and all that, but when you just blatantly make shit up and lie, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't even see
Wiley shut this morning. So I don't even know anything about what Wiley did.
All I know is you said Wiley with your bitch and then I was like, this is not a drill.
Right, this is not a drill.
Oh, shit. I didn't know what was going on. So I was like, hey, Wiley, and baby, why did I say that?
Protein, the enemies at the gate. Take the locks off the door. Code 10.
Code 10.
Hashtag code 10.
No.
Hashtag code 10.
Oh, y'all are silly. Next thing you know, Really Big TV gonna be laid up on that cot in the jail cell talking about, I don't gotta do nothing but stay black and die.
Right.
Oh,
God. We really be.
Oh dear God.
Okay, my mother just texted me.
Oh dear God.
I'm still laughing at how fast Abby wraps her hair up. I don't even
look. I saw Abby. I was still talking, and I saw Abby wrapping her hair, but I was just in a zone. I was just talking.
That joke is so fast.
I was not ready.
I saw it. I was just waiting.
I know what that is.
Yeah.
She said, "Why with your bitch?"
Yeah.
Oh, wait. No, that's not how it's going.
That's like one time.
Because if you jump, I'm jumping. So what's happening?
When you move, I move. Just like that.
So apparently, it took good old JG over here to open the gate and come off the porch. And so everybody now, it's just open season. Everybody coming out the gate now. Mother left the lock off the gate. I'm the only one who noticed the lock was left off the gate and came out.
You would notice it, of course.
I would notice it because I notice everything.
Okay, Jay,
not everybody off the porch.
off the door. The enemy is here.
Right. Enemies at the gate. Enemies at the door.
Oh God.
Ooh.
Look,
you walked in and somebody said, somebody beating up Kid Ray.
Don't get me started on listen, don't get me started on Lead On Me. I know every word of that movie. Wow.
I'm surprised I moved as fast as I did as much Hennessy that I didn't drink at this damn restaurant. Listen.
I saw your glasses. I said, all right, bro.
Child, they used to call her Crazy Joe. Now they can call her Batman.
No, Xavier talking about something. Now y'all got me listening to Ludacris.
Baby, damn Ludacris, that's a little too tame. Listen to that whole first Crime Mob album. Nook, if you book, fuck that shit that you talking and use the BITCH. Just the whole first Crime Mob album. Just play it on repeat. That whole first Crime Mob album. Fuck the dumb shit. Just go straight up in that ass, okay?
You know what? And like I said, had it been like a couple of days ago, I probably just would have ignored him and kept going. But that man sat on his live for 2 hours this morning lying. And he just lying. And he, he's the stuff that he says about James is just vile. And it's lies. And it's just too much.
Yeah.
It's just the stuff he says is just too much. And he called himself reviewing James's book. James wrote a book.
Can he comprehend?
No, he can't. And what I need him to do,
Now y'all know that young man's history and books and libraries. Y'all should not do that. That is so wrong. Y'all are so wrong. And that's why Evie done went off. Because she's recollecting that young man's history with books and libraries. Dear God. Y'all ain't shit. I just want y'all to know y'all ain't shit.
And what I need him to do is do some grammar check. He needs to invest in Grammarly.com is what he needs to invest in.
No, don't do that because in his defense, okay? When he does read the grammar checks, you got to remember all of the words in between get skipped. He reads the word over here, the word over here, and the words in between might get skipped. So in his defense, he's reading what he sees. Don't do that. You wrong. And as an educator, you should know that there are accommodations that young man has to have made on him. You are so wrong.
We just never gonna see eye to eye with Wiley, is what you're saying.
We will never see eye to eye with It is politically incorrect that we would never see.
I'm not doing this today. Oh, dear God. Hey, y'all thought I was the bad one. Look at these clowns. They are clowns. I am not the bad one. It is you people. You people. Don't y'all ever say anything about me. Really, me? You can't never say nothing about me. Ever. Because the way you went in today, no, girl. No.
I didn't do nothing. I asked him to leave my chat. That's it.
She had to cleanse herself. She had to cleanse her whole spirit.
She said, get the fuck out.
Right. She did an exorcism on his ass.
I asked him to leave the chat.
And she said you had nerves to punch goddamn hearts on the goddamn thing.
Listen, this is like when Cousin Faith came to the holiday party and she pulled that knife off Faith.
Right.
Well, you gonna come in throwing hard. Bitch ass out of here.
I'm not doing this with y'all tonight. Oh dear God. Why did I come up with
Hey, mother.
Oh dear God. Mama, I just want you to know that it was not me. I have been on this good porch. I ain't came off. I have been over here being good and being wholesome and chill.
I agree.
It's not me, but I am supportive.
Right. Me and Captivating Christian he was sitting in my chair and I was sitting on his lap and on the porch, rocking back and forth. I was sitting on Captivating Christian lap on the porch, rocking back and forth, and we was over here drinking wine, and I was passing my wine over to him.
Look, I just asked him to leave nicely.
Get out right now. It's in
we ain't buying
you and me.
Yeah. Shauna, did you see how she went off, Shauna?
That's it, Mom. That's it. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Hey, Jesus. Right. If you all dressed in black, Really be had a dog on a chain.
Child, I gotta finish. Let me post some more wine on this because I'm gonna be to finish this whole damn
That's
bottle.
right. That's how you kill a nigga. Just blow in broad daylight.
Grandpa. Shoot him in the face.
Listen, Jonathan Ford, you ain't lying. Listen, Jonathan Ford, I am living out my dream. Growing up, Jonathan Ford, I was the middle child. But then now I'm the oldest because I was the second and my oldest brother is dead. So now I'm just the oldest brother. So I never get to be the younger brother. So now that I do get to be a younger brother.
Teddy. I grew up the middle child and my oldest brother passed away. So I'm the oldest now. Yeah.
I'm a middle child.
I'm a middle as well.
Captivating Christian. Yeah. Boom. If you want tomorrow, Captivating Christian. Mm-hmm. If you want tomorrow, I will. If Mother is not doing swipe left tomorrow, I don't know if Mother is doing swipe left. Mother, if you in the chat, let us know if you're doing swipe left. I will ceremoniously go live in the morning, do my regular due, and send everybody over to you so that you can garner all of those good subbies and all of those good people, and they can watch you do your thing. And I'll be in the chat with my katana blades, to make sure that they don't flirt too hard.
Nice girl. It's funny. She said, I was just watching Captivating Christian and wait for him to say something with that sexy voice and win a smile. And then boom, while he was on the floor.
Nice girl. You forgot I do have a wrench in this chat. And I will have to time you out.
Mother said the damn thing.
Nice girl. I will time you out tomorrow. Tonight, okay?
You're not timing nobody out. Mother said Mother ain't swiping a damn thing.
Okay. Yeah. So Captivating Christian, if you want tomorrow to go live after me, I will give you that.
Mother been dropping them in my travels all week. It ain't nothing left to damn swipe. He been swiping all week.
Okay, wait, because wait a minute.
You gotta do a Monique though, Mother, because you know how you do your come in, my loves. You gotta give us
right. I live for.
I love that. I live
my love.
Come in, my love.
Come in, my love.
Hello, my love.
First of all, did we discuss Monique yet? Y'all know I was.
Hello, my love.
We ain't discussed nothing yet. We ain't
good.
Nothing.
So we just be my love. Because you over here. Because you over here windmilling, throwing 2 to the head, 3 to the body in the street. That's why we ain't discussed nothing. Because you over here giving 2 to the head, 3 to the body. And Abby is over here applying Vaseline to her eyebrows and cheeks and taking her earrings off while simultaneously putting her hair and wrapping it up in this good bun. Ready. I'm not helping it.
Wait a minute, hold up.
Meanwhile,
Nice girl, it's funny. Nice girl said, I am scared of you, El Teddy, but Captivating Christian is worth the 300. It's seconds. It ain't 300 minutes. But
hey, it's however many minutes you want it to be, baby.
No, wait.
When you talk about when you timed out, you get timed out for 300 seconds.
Oh,
me tied down for 300 seconds? I mean, hey.
Wait. No, who's tying you down? Wait a minute. What happened?
What?
I kind of like to be tied down and choked a little bit sometimes.
Cool. Wait.
I'm cool with being tied up and choked a little bit, babe. I'm just letting you know.
Okay. Regina, send me the information. I had something to do in the morning, but shoot me the information. And I'll text you. I'll text you now before I forget. But shoot me the information.
Oh, then.
When you get timed out, it's for 300 seconds.
Oh, okay.
You about to get them good 300 seconds, nice girl. Keep it up, boo. Keep it up, boo. Get these good 300. Gonna reenact that movie 300, babe.
Well, nice girl, them lips look good. I mean, I know it's
nice girl. That's fake. Them not real. Those are drawn on.
Let me be very clear. All 3 of us will jump you behind Captivating.
Okay. Baby, nice girl. When you get drugged, you thought Wiley got drugged. Baby, you thought Wiley got drugged after we ran you over here?
Nice girl, you flirt. I ain't got no problems with you flirting, girl. You go on and flirt. Because I know how to get to Frederick, so that ain't no problem.
That's right. Damn, you right here. Let's go.
That's right. Don't be surprised if you see us going live together. Hey.
You know what? You're doing a little bit.
Cousin. And don't worry, I'll be down in North Carolina too, or Virginia, wherever I
be at, I'll let you know where I'm gonna be.
That's what we're doing today, Captivating Christian. Don't worry.
Are we gonna have a date talk?
Texas. I've been.
Because I had a situation. Really, I had a situation. Chad.
We'll talk offline. While they're frolicking and talking to you now, you and I, Captivating Christian, we'll talk offline. And this will be handled. I'm not worried. I'm not intimidated by
these in the chat. That's if that was enough for
I'm not intimidated.
Really to snap out. He didn't say anything. He put 3 hearts in the chat.
No, he put 3 hearts in the chat. No, you haven't seen his face.
And then really be said, "You bitch ass."
Right.
She saw it, but she was waiting for somebody to say something. She was.
All I said was, "Hey, Wiley," and she commits to going to town.
She was gonna let him go. The thing about it is she was gonna let him go if nobody said nothing. But the minute somebody said something, they can't.
I said, "Hey, Wiley."
No, he wasn't. Oh no. Oh, he wasn't gonna live. Oh no.
It was 2 to the head, 3 to the body before we looked up.
The minute I saw him pop up in the chat.
Shut up. He didn't even say nothing. He didn't say hi or nothing. He just put 3
He just put 3 hearts. And I said, "Hey, Wiley." And it was 2 to the head, 3 to the body.
Somebody's going to jail.
Somebody's
You are going to jail. Period. Baby, it was 2 to the head, 3 to the body.
I mean, but that is oh my God. But that is crazy to think that any of his close children have not seen what he talked about this morning. That was
okay.
Yeah.
This was his toe in the water to see.
Yeah.
That's what it was. That's what the fuck this was. And clearly the temperature is still boiling. Yeah. You not
very hot.
You can't sit with us. Get the fuck on.
It's still very hot.
So
it's crazy.
But that's what it was, because if he really was he could have just watched from the skybox and he ain't had to say nothing. But he said something
in the bushes.
No,
he wanted to try. He wanted to try it.
Yeah.
So yeah, he tried it, and
like I said, at the end of the day, say what you want to say and play your little games, but when you just blatantly lie on people to the point where you are tarnished and you trying to put stuff out there that could be just damaging and demeaning, like you ain't got to do all that. You spent go back to your live that you've been on
like the way in front of you. You read it. You supposed to have read it. So just talk about what you read.
Right. And
I said there's going to be a bunch of emergency panels.
All the panels.
This is not a panel. Actually, to be clear, this is not a panel. We just shooting the.
I'm not talking. I'm talking about there going to be panels discussing this situation.
I know.
Oh God! Oh God! That thing took me, Jesus.
Nice girl. You gonna be like Wiley and get booted, because I was the one. Captivating Christian just blocked his comment, but the block came from me. Nice girl, play with it. These katana blades are serious and real. Flirt one more time and see if you don't get blocked.
Yeah, no, I just blocked the comment because that's not my. I'm not a child. I'm the kissing cousin.
Well, you're not. No, you're not the kissing cousin. You're my guest, invited guest. And these whores come in my room when I invite you to the house in they booty shorts with no drawers on, thinking that they can flirt.
I mean, I like what I see.
Don't get slapped.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, boo. I'm sorry.
I'm about to say, who gets slapped around here?
Slapped around here. That's what
I might get slapped with the head.
Yeah, you're supposed to get slapped.
Too much wine you're drinking. You're doing it again. You're doing it again. You're doing it again. Yeah, right.
Oh God!
Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you. No,
I said everybody know he lied, so we good.
Yeah,
I know.
Everybody knows he lies, but they still feed into it though a little bit.
Yeah, but like I said, had he said it like a couple of days ago, I probably just would have let the shit slide.
Yeah, he did just say this
today.
morning.
It was fresh. It was fresh.
Very fresh.
It was hard fresh.
Not like him fresh. Him sitting there doing his live this morning in the same damn outfit he wore last night on the gentleman's panel. What the hell? Did you take a bath today? Did you bathe?
Did you see his drag just a couple minutes ago?
He did drag. Oh,
he was Marquita, the cross-eyed diva.
He did a Marquita the. Oh Lord.
Did you ask that man if he bathed today? Did you really just ask him that?
When he was on his 2-hour live this morning, he had on the same outfit from his panel last night.
Maybe that's his favorite T-shirt.
That's the only T-shirt. The hell.
Okay, by captivating Christian. Oh, don't leave me, nice girl. Don't be afraid. El Teddy, stop scaring the people away.
Are you writing on that damn whiteboard?
I am an equal opportunist. I do not.
Oh God.
Nice girl. Thank you for your compliment. I appreciate it.
Nice girl. You better be glad that the burrito put me in check. You better be glad that he checked me and slapped me with the head of that big, thick, long schlong. Had he not checked me and slapped me in the face with the head of that big, thick, long schlong, I would have already blocked you. But I'm going to fall back and stay in place and be good.
El Teddy, cut it out.
Lord, don't do that.
What all the fuck is happening right now? Like it's just a lot. What? You know what?
Agreed. So anyway, let's talk about
Sylvia.
Let's talk about Monique. Ain't nobody going look. Hopefully, Chanel. Hopefully, won't nobody have me in no hashtag.
Are we having a prayer service for?
Oh, you gonna be in a hashtag? Please know that ReallyBTV. You will be somebody's hashtag.
Wait,
listen, BS gonna talk about it. Wiley gonna talk about it. It's gonna be on QB's word on the street. Just understand that you will be talking about. J. Dot go make a song. I'm surprised J. Dot ain't already made a song about me. Thank you, J. Dot, for not making a song about me. I appreciate that, J. Dot, that you did not make a song about me. But ReallyBTV, there is a song coming for you. I ain't getting no song. But baby, the way you just went off.
Anyway, Monique decided she gonna sue Comcast. I mean, that's now suing Comcast.
Are we holding a prayer visual? Because clearly, Monique needs to be on the sick and shut in list because she done lost her motherfucking mind.
She been sick and shut in.
She been on my sick and shut in list.
She done lost her motherfucking mind.
Sorry.
No.
I'm about to say it's in stereo.
We needed an echo of that cussing out you did a Wiley. That's what we needed.
Right.
I can't respond to the chat in this, so I gotta.
Look, I did not cuss that man out. I just asked him to leave my damn chat. That's all.
No, you didn't ask him that. No, God, no.
Excuse me, sir. Please. That's not what you said. You said, bitch. That's what you did.
Baby.
Now you got amnesia.
Yeah.
What happened?
Right. That young man is probably live right now.
You put my hair in a bun? What you mean?
That young man is probably live right now. Going in.
So Monique just said that.
You know, my eye is on it.
Monique said that she decided she gonna sue Netflix. First of all, okay, I breach a contract, wrongful termination, sex discrimination, race discrimination, but all of the above don't apply.
None of those apply. They're not your boss. What you mean?
Well, if you never accepted their offer, how could you never?
It's not wrongful termination. That is called throwing the spaghetti at the wall to see what the fuck sticks.
Yeah, because like you said earlier, Really B, she's doing that Byron Allen thing. She's gonna fly on that coattails. That's what I think.
That's what she thinks.
Yeah, that's what she thinks she's doing.
But the thing about it is, Monique,
that is stupid.
Monique, you and your struggle ass husband who don't have two nickels to rub up against each other. Okay,
she got her nickels.
She's working off of the $53.14 of royalties that she gets from the Parkers TV show that she did some years back. Okay.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just
and you are trying to go up against the army of lawyers that Netflix has. Like, really?
Playing games.
Let's just reassess this. Let's just reassess. You really want that kind of smoke?
She does. She thinks she gonna get over, and
the army.
Out of jobs.
Baby, you ain't won against the battle of the bulge. So how you gonna win against the battle against Netflix? Girl, get your life in order. Baby, you ain't won the battle of nothing. Baby, you can't win people to follow you. Baby, you can't win on Twitter because the people don't follow you on Twitter. Baby, you can't win on Instagram. Baby, if you did get a Netflix series, the people would not be watching for you. Girl, I'm not here. And you think you're going to win against Netflix? Baby, that was that. Listen, you are to Netflix what Lady P is to Google, a charity case, a tax write-off, okay? Baby, they was trying to be nice to you so they could, it's tax season about to come up, and they was trying to be nice to you. And baby, you thought, girl, if you don't fall back, let me shut up. Y'all go ahead. I'm muting myself.
Thank you. So
thank you so much. So
I want them to pull out their roster of niggas that they done paid $1 gazillion to and then talk to her.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, she should have done this, whatever she was doing now, she should have done this in the beginning.
Exactly.
This now.
It still wouldn't have applied though.
She couldn't have done it in the beginning.
It would apply more then than it does now.
Yeah. When they first offered her that money, she had a better case than she does now.
She didn't have a case then.
She didn't have a case then
because she couldn't make her case for women or for black people back then, because there were black people and women that they were giving opportunities to.
I said she had a better case. I didn't say she could win. I said she had a better case, because when this first happened, when they offered Monique that money, that was before Netflix made their deal with Shonda Rhimes. That was before Amy Schumer. That was before that was
no. They had already had Amy Schumer. No. Amy Schumer had not come out, but they had already had the Amy Schumer deal done before they had Monique's deal done.
Okay, stand corrected. So in the court of public opinion, okay, because I didn't know, but what I'm saying is a lot of the deals that they have done with minorities and with women have come, or at least been made public after her situation with Netflix. At the end of the day, all Netflix has to be able to prove is that they used data and demographics, and that was what they based their offer on. And they got that because Monique ass ain't been in a hit movie since Precious. And
but
Monique no arena. And come on now.
No, here's the legal part beyond that. They really don't have to prove anything because Netflix is not receiving government and public funds from the government. So they are a private company and a private entity that can say, we don't want whoever, and that is their right. Period. Right. And so they don't have two legs to stand on.
And that's the other thing. Her husband approached Netflix. Netflix didn't approach her.
Right.
They went to Netflix and asked for the job. So Netflix was like, all right, we throw you some damn pennies. But they didn't come to her.
That husband has been her downfall since she.
Right. So it doesn't make sense. We wasn't checking for your ass to begin with. We didn't send for you. Why are you coming for us? What we don't what? That's not how this works. And they gave the Obamas their deal before Monique even hopped her little ass over there to begin with. There are plenty of Black creatives that got good deals with Netflix before Monique decided to hop her broke ass on over there to try and get a check. No, ma'am. That's not how this works.
She was hobbling? You said she was hobbling?
I said she hopped.
Oh, I thought you said she was hobbling over the Netflix.
Baby, she rolled over
waddling, hopping, all the same different.
So Tiffany Haddish had her deal too, but it wasn't announced.
Right.
So, okay, all right.
Hey, Carolyn.
I stand corrected. My bad.
And that's my thing. She's over here crying about this, that, and the third. She doesn't have two legs to stand on. It's like, girl, what are you talking about? It doesn't even watch it.
Entitlement is
but the thing about it is, even if Netflix never gave one single deal to one Black person or one woman, they are a private company that is not receiving public funds, government funds of any kind. So they have the right to make whatever rules or provisos that they want to make about who's going to be on their platform.
Exactly.
She doesn't have a leg to stand on.
Why do you stand with Monique with what? She's wrong. Like, I don't understand.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Tammy, when you say you stand with Monique, tell me what it is that you stand with. What is it that you're supporting? And I just want to know, I just want to hear what your side of it, because you have an opinion. Your opinion is your opinion. But I just want to know what it is that you say you stand with Monique. What is it that you're standing with? I'm curious. I know I feel like, here's my other issue with Monique. Even if Monique had a valid point, let's just say that, even if Monique had a valid point, her way of handling it did not garner her any support. You can't be cussing out Oprah and Tyler and Lee Daniels and throwing Whoopi Goldberg under the bus and expect Black Hollywood to support you. It's just not going to happen.
The thing about it is, if I'm Netflix and I am a media conglomerate,
but then how did they discriminate? You said they don't have a right to discriminate. Okay, fine.
But no. Watch this.
Discriminate.
If I am Netflix and I am a media conglomerate of its size, what about Monique right now in 2019 makes me want to give her anything? She's not even big with her base. Her base isn't even looking for her. Black people ain't looking for Monique like that.
She ain't looking at it like that. She looking at
why would even the general? I mean,
Monique is making it a black and white issue, and it's not a black and white issue. That's the whole thing. It's not. It's either you hot or you not. You gonna get. It's very simple. It has nothing to do with the color of your skin. It has to do with whether or not they can make money off of you as a property. And right now, you are in a cold spot. You don't have any jobs. You don't have any real social media presence. You do not have any.
You don't even got a movie out right now.
You are not touring. Nobody is buying tickets to come see you. So
she got a movie.
I don't understand.
All right, so hold on, y'all. There's a couple of things in the chat. Tammy, so couple of things. And Tammy, I thank you. I want to thank you for your point of view. Your point of view is your point of view, and it is valid, and I appreciate that. And that's fine, babe. That's fine. And I don't want you to feel like we just all feel we all on the other side. But I hear what you were saying. I'm not saying that Oprah, Tyler, Whoopi, I'm not saying that these people are above reproach. What I'm saying though is it's all about politics, and it's all about how you handle things. And you cannot tell everybody to kiss your ass and then expect for people to have your back. It just doesn't work that way. As far as the discrimination piece, once again, I'm not understand. Now, I agree with the one thing I agree with you on, Tammy, is that she does have a right to protest. She absolutely does. And she has a right to protest her way. And she even has a right. She even has a right to ask people to protest with her. Don't nobody have to join her, but she got a right to ask for it. Yeah, she did her Vegas show and it was sold out, but she also lied and tried to say that she was the first African American to headline a Vegas show, and that's bullshit and that's a lie. Anybody ever heard of Sammy Davis Jr.? Oh, okay, because we can go all the way back there. She wasn't even the first African American woman to headline a show in Vegas. So stop it. See,
and just because you won an Oscar doesn't mean that guarantees you anything.
Any money?
It just means you won an Oscar. That's all it means. There are Oscar winners who had to pawn their Oscars because they didn't have any more work and they needed to eat. So just because you won an Oscar, if you don't do anything after that to continue your momentum, once you won that Oscar, you use your Oscar to parlay you into something else.
But you learn real fast in Hollywood as a person of color, winning an Oscar is really like a curse. If you look at every person of color that has won an Oscar, that was their plateau. That was their mountaintop. And then after that, their career ceremoniously went down. Think about it. Look at every Oscar winner that got it for their acting. I'm not going to talk about people who got it for other things. We're talking specifically within the spectrum of acting. Who has won an Oscar for the, you got Whoopi, you got Cuba, you got Denzel, you got Halle. Denzel ain't been doing a whole lot since that Oscar. You got Halle.
You know how many movies that man has made since still?
I'm not saying he has not made movies. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that they don't have a rest of their career. But think about the level that their, stuff is at. You got Halle. Halle ain't did
after the Oscar. I don't understand.
Halle ain't did a lot after. You got Jennifer. You got Monique. You got, who else am I missing? Lupita might, do. I can see Lupita doing more. I can see Mahershala doing more, hopefully. But before recent history, winning an Oscar for a person of color has been their plateau, their peak, their mountaintop, and it's been called the Oscar curse for people of color.
Well, let me say this, and I said this in my live earlier, and I'm going to say it again. So one thing I'm going to say is, again, I said this when we were talking about American Son. I said it in my live earlier. You guys, we have got to stop acting like the rules are not different for us. Tammy, you said white men have been telling people to kiss their ass. Yes, they have. And white privilege. It's a different world. We can't keep acting like we live in the same world. Now, we might want the world to be different, but it is not different. It is the same. Hey, what's up, QI? It's the rules are just not the same. So yes, white men can tell white Hollywood, who's run by white execs, white men, to kiss their ass, and they're going to keep getting what they're going to keep getting. It's not the same rules. Black Hollywood is small. The other thing, Simone, I agree with you. I am not saying that Black women are not discriminated against. I am not saying that Black women do not make less money than their white counterparts. I would be a fool to say that. I know that to be the truth. I know that to be the case. What I am saying is her fight with Netflix is not valid. That's my opinion. Now, last but not least, as far as the Oscar curse is concerned, Whoopi Goldberg, and I said it before, Whoopi Goldberg said that when Black actors and actresses win Oscars, they do not get offered those roles as a Meryl Streep or as a white actor or actress. They don't get those roles. So yeah, Whoopi Goldberg had to go from The Color Purple to Jumpin' Jack Flash because that's what was being offered to her. Then they criticized her for doing Jumpin' Jack Flash, but wasn't nobody offering her the other stuff. So she had to pay her bills. The same thing with Cuba Gooding. Yeah, Cuba Gooding went from Jerry Maguire to what was that movie with Vivica Fox or the Love Boat?
Boat Ride or something like that. Love Boat or something.
Because those were the roles that were being offered to them. So when Hollywood, and understand too that Denzel Washington was already established. So he was going to keep getting those roles because he had already been established and had proven the types of roles he could play. Let's not forget where Denzel started, though. So people...
And let's not forget also that Denzel was supposed to get an Oscar way before Training Day. Training Day was not the movie that Denzel got an Oscar for Malcolm X. Malcolm X was the Oscar movie for Denzel. They gave it to him for Training Day because he had been overlooked and he had been slighted many times over. And it was Training Day that the white people said, well, this is white enough.
Well, just like they gave it to Halle Berry for doing
for having sex with that.
Hell, I will give anybody an Oscar for having sex and being that close to Billy Bob Thornton, because that's just fucking nasty.
It was that whole movie was horrible. That whole movie was freaking horrible.
That whole movie was just...
Well, damn, Joyce, tell us how you really feel about Oprah.
Right. I'm like, what did Oprah do to you? Wait a minute.
Okay, why do I have to stand up to Oprah? Okay, why y'all?
What does Oprah got to do with this?
Why y'all don't like? I mean, let me say this to you. I'm not a big fan of Oprah. I'm not like one of those people, but I don't dislike Oprah, and I don't take away the things that what Oprah chooses to do with her platform. I can't be mad about. Now, here's my issue. People always want to try to dictate how people use their platform. Oprah has helped countless people, whether they be white, black, man, woman, old, young. She has helped countless people with her platform. So it's kind of like the Obamas. When Obama was in office,
Lord,
every black person 40 acres and a mule, that he wasn't down for the people. If y'all don't go
let me say this. Can I say this? You can say whatever you want to say about Oprah Winfrey. And I'm not saying that Oprah Winfrey is perfect, but the thing about Oprah Winfrey is, had it not been for Oprah Winfrey, a lot of things that make us authentically black, a lot of individuals in the black, community, in the black diaspora, in the arts, in music, in every facet of black life, would not be in the mainstream public culture without Oprah Winfrey. Take it as you want to take it. Now, she has her good, she has her bad, and a lot of things that people don't understand sometimes that you have to do as well. And a lot of us do it on a smaller scale on our jobs, and we take for granted those people who have high profile jobs that have to do it on a more grander scale. Everybody has been on a job where you've had to whitewash yourself while you're on your job. You have to code switch. You have to do everything that you have to do in order to maintain a living, in order to keep the bag, in order to keep your job and not be the same authentically black person that you might be when you go in your house and close the door. And I think that what happens is when you have a lot of people who are in the media and who are in the limelight, you expect them to be the authentically black person that they can be when they go in their house and close their door. And they're not, they can't do that because they're at work. And sometimes they have to just, they have to whitewash it a little bit and, code switch and things like that.
Thank you. I'm sorry, Ote. I didn't mean to cut you off. Simone, it's on Oprah's network. There is no Greenleaf if it's not on Oprah's. Oprah is an executive producer of Greenleaf. It is on her network. Ava DuVernay had signed a deal with OWN Network, Oprah Network. So there is, it's Oprah. It's Oprah. I'm sorry. Here's my thing. I understand that Monique's beef with Oprah deals with her family situation. That's between, you know what I'm saying? But the way she handled it is not the way that a professional handles a professional beef that they want resolved with the best possible outcome. That's what I'm saying. I am not getting ready here to sit here and say that Monique does not have a valid point about women of color not making the same money. That is across the board. I don't make the same money as my black counterparts. As my white counterparts in my profession. Unfortunately, it is a fact of the world, the world that we live in. But can I go before the superintendent of my school district and be like, fuck you and fuck you and fuck you. Like, is that gonna get me more money? Is that how I handle it? You understand what I'm saying? Monique stood on stage and cussed all of them out and then told Oprah to suck her dick. And y'all think that was the best way for her to handle that? That's what y'all thought? Okay.
Handle what better though, Joyce? Handle what better? What you mean? How was the Oprah was over there?
I'll be right back, y'all.
Well, the point that Lizzie made earlier, she said that Tyler Perry and Oprah were the executive producers of the movie, that the movie was already made. So they had nothing to do with the deal that she made with Lee Daniels.
Right.
So they really had nothing to do with the money that Lee Daniels gave her or didn't give her. Not all the extra stuff. If they wanted to chip in for her flights to go wherever to promote the movie, then that was on them. But
here's the thing that I'm going to say, and I can put it on a much smaller scale. Okay. Being someone who's had a large platform here on YouTube and knowing the demands that come at you from people that watch you, that follow you, and every content creator or every YouTuber or everybody who has a platform on YouTube where they make videos on a much minuscule scale than an Oprah Winfrey of the world, you see how people make demands on you that you may say, no, I'm just not going to do that. That's not where I want to go. That's not what I want to do. That's not who I am. You know what I'm saying? And you make the choice to say, no, I'm just going to do what I choose to do, what's authentically me, and what I believe that is going to just put myself out there and grow my brand or who I am. And on a much grander and grandiose scale, Oprah Winfrey deals with that all of the time, where she is the first Black female billionaire in this country. She is a media mogul. Say what you want. She is a media conglomerate. If Oprah Winfrey puts her stamp of approval behind you, it's what? You know what I'm saying?
That's my question. I saw it. That's my question. They're both dead, so I don't understand how that is an issue. But go ahead.
I don't know. I forgot what happened. I didn't see what happened. I should say.
No, Joyce said that Oprah gets her stuff by fucking Siskel and Ebert, who are both dead. So I don't understand how that's an issue, or if this happened when they were alive. Again, I don't understand what one has to do with the other. None of that makes any sense. Or does it apply to what we're talking about right now? If you don't like her, just don't like her. But at this point, I feel like you just pulling up. He's been dead for a while now.
They've both been dead.
They've both been dead for a while now.
I mean, and I think, like I said, like we've been saying, Oprah Winfrey, no one singular person is perfect in all that.
Not at all. Not at all.
No one singular person is going to give you everything that you feel like you're owed from them. Not any of us on this channel right now, not any of the people that you may watch and follow on a large scale. So what you should take solace in, especially from our individuals that are Black and that are in the media or do have a large scale platform, is take solace in, or I'm not going to say just be happy with, and I'm not going to say that you shouldn't challenge them to do more, but definitely appreciate what they have done and continue to do to progress us as a people and as a race. And Oprah Winfrey, by and large, I would caution you to question to me 5 people of her stature that has done more to advance the cause of Black people than she has done with her level of platform.
And Ebert, so what? She's not married. I don't understand what the issue is. I don't care if she was fucking them both at the same time. That is none of my business. That happened behind closed doors. So what difference does it make? Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't get that. What is who she fucking got to do with any of this? Anyone?
I don't listen.
Mueller? Anyone? No.
Watch this.
Okay.
I cannot stand Tyler Perry, but at the same point in time, I will always say, as much as I may not like Tyler Perry and some of the stuff he produces, I appreciate and love what Tyler Perry does to advance the cause of Black people in this country. He supports Black people, and that's what I got to say about Oprah. Say what you want about her aligning herself with a whole lot of white people. She had to do that in order to wedge the door so that other Black people could come behind her and bust the door open in order to get more of us in there. A lot of people forget, and I know on a smaller scale, I have been in a position where I have had to wedge the door for a group of people. And Really B, you might know where I'm going with this. I have on a smaller scale have had to be the one that has had to wedge the door and be the avenue and engine with which other people have had to come behind me. And I, at certain points, couldn't authentically be myself. I, at certain points, couldn't say, oh, I'm gonna just be just out and about and just be just, blazing, fuck the world, and I'm gonna just be authentically me. I couldn't always do that because I knew that if I did that, then I might not have been accepted by the people that were in positions of power, and that may have caused someone coming behind me not to have an opportunity. So a lot of people who are the first of their kind, and a lot of people who do have to blaze the trail, oftentimes don't get the ability and opportunity to authentically be themselves because they have to, get it to a point where, okay, I'm going to be the one who's going to wedge the door, and maybe somebody behind me or that comes along later is going to have that opportunity to just be authentically themselves and be unapologetically about it.
That's a valid point.
Child, y'all are up in this chat tonight. Oh, child.
All I'm saying is, I don't give a damn who she fucking. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, I'm stuck right there. Like, I don't understand.
Nothing in my brain wants to envision Oprah having sex.
Right.
These white folks to be throwing money at her coochie. What the fuck does that got to do with anything? Like, I don't understand so what? Let her fuck whoever she wanted. I'm not trying to fuck her. So what difference does,
I don't want to even know that Oprah has reproductive organs with which to have sex with. I just don't want to know.
Oh, not auntie.
You're not finna do that. Okay, Joe, I understand. We're gonna agree to disagree, Joyce, because I just don't get what one has to do with the other. I can understand if you don't like some of the choices that she's made in her career. If you think that she was doing witchcraft and voodoo and hoodoo in the background and you don't agree with that and whatever. I don't agree with how the Monique and her family being on the show. I don't agree with that at all. But I don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
And I'm gonna reiterate this point. Whatever platform you are in right now, or whatever profession that you are in right now, there had to be someone of color. If you are a person of color in whatever career you're in right now, there had to be someone not of color that in these yet to be United States of America, there was someone of color that might have been the first ever or the first in your area to blaze the trail and open up that avenue for you. And as someone who's had to do that, you do not understand how sometimes you do have to quote unquote be what people call a sellout or an Uncle Tom, because as much as people talk about an Uncle Tom, if not for the Uncle Toms of the world that go into the place where there's nobody else that looks like him, and Uncle Tom has to go in there and have to be the voice of everybody else. They have to be the one who the others interact with and become someone who is a person of tolerance, who helps build tolerance. As much as people slight Uncle Tom, if not for the Uncle Tomses of the world, there would never be the acclamation or the gentrification or the point where you would get the unification or the tolerance that is built, or you would get to the point where we get laws that are enacted in order to build that tolerance and to build it where people will say, okay, I'm okay with this. Somebody has to be that person, and they're not going to be able to just be authentically themselves. They have to toe the line and play both sides.
Yeah.
And and my thing is this, and I've been reading the comments. I'm sorry, I had to take care of something, and I've been reading the comments. And here's my thing. And again, I love it. I love the conversation in the chat. Let's just stay respectful of each other's opinions. I'm fine with it. Everybody's not going to agree, and I'm cool with that. But a couple of things I just want to say. First of all, what we're not going to do is make Oprah. We're going to make Oprah different from all of Hollywood, not just Black Hollywood or white Hollywood, but all of Hollywood. Weinstein ran fucking Hollywood, and everybody went through Weinstein. You can find a picture of Harvey Weinstein with damn near 90% of Hollywood, Black and white. So we're not going to make Oprah different because she had, Weinstein held a fundraiser for the Obamas. Let's not act like this is new. Weinstein ran Hollywood, so everybody is guilty of allowing him to do the things he did and get away with what he got away with. So that's number one. Number two, piggybacking on what El Teddy said, there's always somebody that came first. Yes, Nat King Cole opened doors. Yes, Richard Pryor opened doors. Flip Wilson opened doors. Yes, we're not saying that Oprah was the first, but Oprah is the first to own her own network. Oprah is the first. Before she owned her network, she owned her show. She owned her studio. Oprah Winfrey was a billionaire making money when she slept. Okay, well, not was, is. So at the end of the day, you guys, you don't have to like every move that she's made. And the reality is, you never gonna like every move that somebody makes, because you can't make everybody happy. You're gonna piss people off. And I'm sure that if she had to look back on her career, there are things she probably does regret. I ain't gonna say there's a podcast called Making Oprah. And it basically is a documentary of Oprah Winfrey's life, starting in Baltimore and following her from Baltimore to when she went to Chicago, started in Chicago, all the way through to the ending of the Oprah Winfrey Show. And she actually participates. She didn't do the documentary. The documentary was done by a local news station in Chicago, but she participated. She allowed them to interview her, and she talks about some of her regrets. She talks about some of the different decisions that she wished she had made differently. So I don't think that there's any successful person who is truly self-evaluative. That's not, I just made that word up. But if you're really looking at, you are really evaluating your decisions and looking at what you did. Reflective. That's the word I was looking for. Self-reflective. If you're self-reflective, you're going to say, hey, I probably could have done that differently, or hey, that wasn't the best decision. But at the end of the day, what we should not do, let me say that, what we should not do is negate. I said that, Joyce. Why are you arguing with me? I said that. I said Nat King Cole opened the door, so I thought that's what I said.
Hey, let me say this too, really, B. Joyce, I will admit I shared a lot of your sentiments earlier in my life.
Black woman. BET and Johnson owned BET. She got it in a divorce, but it was his company.
Yeah.
No, Joyce, I shared a lot of your sentiments until I got to a position, and Really B knows that I'm a part of organizations where I'm not the first Black, but I'm certainly in my particular area the first person that is LGBTQIA to be as high as I am, and to be in a position that I am in, and be open about it, and not be silent about it. And I cannot tell you, Joyce, the amount of times that I might want to roll up where, you know, in a particular setting and be like, hey girl, hey, and I just can't. And I get it from both sides. I get it from people that are close to me that are straight. And I get it from people that are close to me that are a part of the LGBTQIA perspective. And both of them say, well, I wish you would have did this. Or I wish you would have did that. And you probably should reconsider this. Or you probably shouldn't have done that. And there are things that I probably say I might have thought about this differently, or I should have done that differently. But at the end of the day, when you are the first and you have to blaze a trail and you have to be the wedge in the door for others to come behind you, there's no blueprint. There's no, set in stone. Okay, this is how you do it. You got to try to, do what you feel is best at the time with all of the information that you have available to you at that time to try to blaze a trail for others to follow behind. So I definitely understand what that feels like. And that's why I now can say, yeah, that person may not ever do everything right, but certainly you definitely have to understand that those people have to toe the line between both worlds or both, parties involved, and try to be that person or have somebody that is, and here's the part that sometimes people aren't willing to grapple with. Sometimes you have to accept and know that there's probably somebody, you're not going to be that person that is the top or the leader of the pack, but you're probably going to have to blaze a trail for and be the person that be set up man or set up woman for the person that's going to come behind you and bust the door wide open and be able to be authentically themselves and be able to just be all of who they are, knowing that you were not able to do that.
Right.
And I also think that we, and when I'm saying we, I'm not talking about the people on this panel, I'm talking about Black people. I also think that we are sometimes a victim of our own hero worshiping, because at the end of the day, Oprah is a woman. She's a successful woman, but she's a businesswoman, and all of her decisions cannot. And I'm reading the chat, and I agree. You Black first and all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, some of her decisions are just basically made are the best business decision. We did the same thing with the Obamas. We do the same thing whenever we see a Black person make it to the mountaintop. Then we expect that Black person to give us our 40 acres and our mule or whatever the case might be. And it just can't be that. We cannot keep making one person or one entity responsible for the whole black race. It's not fair to them. They're going to
and really BTV. The sad part about, and this is going to come out harsh. The sad part about it is a lot of people look at our past and say, do I want to be the Malcolm X's and Martin Luther King's of the world, where now I have to become the banner wearer or the standard bearer of the whole Black race, and I am cut off too soon and too early. Because when you have to be the standard bearer for a whole race of people, you end up being cut off way too early, and you don't perhaps live out all of what could be your life's mission and your life goals, because you end up having to be the standard bearer. Do you really want to? A lot of, just 99.999% of the human race is not willing to say, you know what, I'm just going to be the martyr. Nobody is I don't even think even when Martin Luther King gave his mountaintop speech and when Malcolm X was giving his speech before he got murdered, I don't think that they even were saying to themselves, oh, I'm willing to be the martyr. Go ahead and take me out. And I think they had, come to grips with that. I
think at some point they
were. I don't think that they were just saying, oh, okay, just kill me off. No, nobody is okay with that. And that's real. Even in 2019.
I can't. I can't. I can't. Who is dismissing? Shit. Now I can't think of her name, and I know her. I knew her when she just owned a storefront radio station that was only AM here in DC. And now Kathy Hughes. Nobody is negating Kathy Hughes. Nobody. But once again, there is no Kathy Hughes if there's no Oprah. Okay. I just don't understand. And people talking about some cash cow. You said, okay, she's a businessman, she's a billionaire, and a sellout. Anyway, I can't because I don't understand where some of y'all are coming from. And I mean, y'all have a right to y'all opinion. I just don't understand it. I'm not understanding what y'all want from this woman. And I don't know.
Honestly, all of us would trade places with Oprah and be willing to be a billionaire and sell out whoever we needed to sell out. Let's just be honest. If somebody told you today, baby, you got to sell out this, and this, and make this, and this mad, and you'll be a part of the 3 Comma Club, and not where you at today. I want you to tell me that you would say, no, I don't want to be a part of the 3 Comma Club if it means that I have to make this person mad or make these people mad. Because I'm telling you, I'm not that person. I would sell y'all all out. Y'all all would be mad as hell at L Teddy 27 because if they told my monkey ass, oh, you need to make these people mad and you could be a part of the 3 Comma Club, I'll make my mama, my grandma, God bless her, there she didn't go, and I'm gonna be a part of the 3 Comma Club because guess what? When I get there, I have the opportunity to reach back and say, you know what, I made you mad.
You know what?
But let me reach back and build you up.
Here's the thing, and then I'm gonna change the subject because I mean everybody said their piece, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Here's the thing. It's sort of like trying to think of a good example. I'm just gonna throw it out there. It's sort of like if I'm a firefighter and I run into a burning building 20 times and save 20 people. But that 21st person died. And all the paper talked about was the one person I let die and not the 20 people that I saved. Y'all are talking about Oprah, who may have made some bad decisions when it came to certain people. But why are we not talking about the millions and millions of dollars that Oprah has donated to the Black community? Oprah puts Black men through Morehouse College every year out of her pocket, not no scholarship, not no endowment. She pays out of her pocket for I don't know how many it is per year.
I think 100. I think it's like 100.
Millions of dollars to Tennessee State University, which she is an alumnus of. And watch this. She was docked and fact checked about it because there was this woman who, felt some kind of way about Oprah and came to find out that Oprah never even, it wasn't even a write-off on her, the money that she gives to Tennessee State University. She would, at the time, now I don't know what she does now, but at that time, this was about 10 years ago, wasn't even using as a write-off for her taxes and things like that because she was so beholden to her, the university where she, came from. So while we highlight all of the bad things, there's so many other things that they do.
Y'all crack me up in the chat. Y'all be nice to each other in the chat. Everybody has a right to their opinion. We just don't agree, and it's all good.
It's okay, right?
I don't like the world would be boring if everybody agreed.
Everybody thought the same. Yeah, it really would.
But we're gonna be respectful to each other now. We're not gonna be.
Listen. The one thing about us here on our channel, the one thing we said that we're about here on all of our channels is there's no problem with you disagreeing with us.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We're here for the debate and we can talk it out and sort through it. But at the end of the day, we're going to end this debate and say, you know what?
Joyce,
you was wrong.
Joyce is all the way left. We do
right. No. We gonna say you was wrong. No, we gonna do like Joe Clark and say,
Joyce, I still love
let's
you.
get something to eat. You remember how
right? They got the argument. Come on, let's go get something to eat.
Let's go get something to eat. Well, he said, I'm just you're a giant bird with radar. And I'm tired of getting hit. You know what I'm saying? And then at the end of the conversation, he said, let's go get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all. We love y'all. We love Joyce. Joyce Simmons. We love everybody. Now let's go get something to eat.
QI, thank you, baby. I appreciate y'all
for your input.
Exactly. It's a good debate and it's a good time. And look, you ain't gonna never get blocked out my chat for having a difference of opinion. You might get blocked if you disrespectful. You're gonna get blocked if you wily, but you're not gonna get blocked.
No.
Make sure you
I don't think anybody blocked Wiley, did we?
Did we block? I don't know. I didn't block. I don't know.
I might have
comment because she said
I might have. No, I probably did block him. You know, because the katana blades be serious. We be serious.
He got blocked because he came back.
You know my blades be sharp.
No. I was here. I was here for all the blocking. In your chat, really be, I have katana blade. Now I know in my chat, Captivating Christian. If you want to know if you're blocked in my chat, it's probably that young man up there because he's serious about me. He don't play by me.
Captivating Christian, keep it good.
He don't play by me, and I thank you for that, baby.
You know, I let it go as long as it don't get too far. Like it's like
hey,
talk about parts.
Boo, hey, boo. You don't got to let it go nowhere. I do not question you. When y'all block somebody, I'm not even questioning. It's nothing I need to talk about. It's nothing we need to rehash. You don't need to explain nothing to me. I don't even probably know. I'd be like, oh, child, well, they got you. They get used to stuff, bitch. Girl, I don't know what to tell you. Because if you get blocked by the boo or by the big sis, or by any of my big sisters, it's nothing I can do for you. Don't ask me to unblock you because I'm not going to unblock you. I'm not going against them. You are, you know, it's an exercise of futility. You telling me to unblock you and they don't block you. It's nothing I can do for you.
Look, I was cracking up because the other night we were on with the gentleman's panel. Before I could get
people in the chat talking about unblocking Jay Wilson.
Oh, look, Jay Wilson must have half of YouTube blocked because every time there's a gentleman's panel, that's all people talk about.
That's all people saying.
How they got blocked in Jay Wilson's chat.
They be like, Jay Wilson unblocked me.
Listen, those Urshas up in Jay Wilson's chat do not play around. Them Urshas over there,
they put the white
Jay Wilson's chat be like,
popping.
They gotta
play with it. Play with it.
Or something. They are serious. They don't play no.
They be serious over there. And I appreciate the three of you all because y'all be serious in my chat. And I expect that in the morning when I'm live, because I don't pay attention to the chat as much as I should, that y'all will be cutting bitches. Hey, Markel. Hey, boo.
Markel, oh Lord, Markel, another one of my boo things, y'all. I ain't got a shot in hell because he don't like my kind. But if he did,
I got a shot in hell. Me and Captivating Christian are willing to have a foursome with you and your boo, Markel. If you, you know.
We can make this a sixsome because Abby and Billy B.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about that sixsome. I don't know about that sixsome.
Okay, well, how about this? You work on them in the room. I'll work on your sisters in the room, and then I'll come back to your room.
Listen, we don't want to make this imitation of the movie Flowers in the Attic or Deliverance.
It won't be none of that.
You have a lot of stamina, Captivating Christian. You're gonna come to our room and then go back to El Teddy in one night. You got a lot of stamina.
I mean, I gotta use
the schedule. Everybody get
I gotta use it while I got it.
You know, you got to sign up for a time.
Right. I may look young,
okay.
Look. So that was for okay. My bad. I was going to say something. I lost a damn train of thought now. I think about what time I'm signing up for. Oh God. Okay.
Xavier, ain't nothing like a good old sixsome, a good old orgy. I'm here for you, but I'm not with the Flowers in the Attic and the Deliverance and the.
Nobody said you got to touch it. You ain't got to touch none of your sisters. I got that.
I don't need them in the same bed as me because their juices might be flowing in my area.
That's all.
I don't need none of their juices flowing in my areas.
Thank y'all for coming out, everybody. You know.
Now, if you slurping up all the juices, captivating Christian, that's okay.
And I do.
Well,
wait a minute. Hold on. Let's talk.
Right.
How you doing?
Damn. He's gonna be mad.
That's funny.
I told you. What'd I tell you?
No, but anyway.
Now, when you come in my chat tomorrow and you be gray or black and white and not blue, don't be mad at me, okay?
Oh, no.
I'm just saying, I could not be held responsible. You come in my chat tomorrow.
He's talking about me.
I'm no longer blue because you over here.
You're not gonna do that.
Hey, Dommy.
Hey, Dommy.
That's our boo thing right there. Dommy, you need to go check out Jonathan's church. Aren't you near Raleigh? I'm about to come, Jonathan. Next time I'm down your area, I'm about to
Jonathan, you need to send me your church information. I might rent a car and come down.
Yeah.
Come pick them up.
I come through Durham. I have to come through Durham. So yeah, definitely. So look, you guys, I'm about to get up out here because I was just informed by Regina Tanner, who was in here earlier, that I'm supposed to be somewhere at 7:30 tomorrow morning that I was not privy to. So I gotta go do that first and then go to the movie, which means that when I get home from the movie, I'm gonna take me another one of them old good naps I took this afternoon, honey.
That means that Abby and Captivating Christian, she would not be in the live in the morning. So
that's what that means.
Y'all.
Come in and say, hey, everybody.
I know.
Right.
I know Sis is in the room, so I know she will be in there. Y'all make sure y'all are on live.
Ass Harriet. That's what she wants.
Right.
I seen it on my fire. Thank you.
This one up here won't be there. So I expect all my mods to be up because we will discuss ZT for a little light in the morning.
I still don't know who that is.
So.
That's exactly. Well, you right there by you in Concord. You right there by
You in Concord, Donnie? I was in Concord
a couple weeks ago.
I'm going to see Harriet in the morning, and then myself, Lady Nika, and Simone Moore, we will be having a discussion about the movie. Simone, I talked to Lady Nika about another topic that maybe we can touch on that we disagree on, and I think that would make a good conversation. We have opposing views on. We were going to do the panel last weekend, but we had
Concord meals on last Sunday for my birthday dinner. I don't understand. Jonathan, DM me.
Not working at the Shady Pines. You know what?
Shady Pines.
Hell no.
What the fuck are we talking about? Who works at Shady Pines? What the fuck?
Every works at home. Okay.
What the fuck is going on?
Every works at home.
Who works at Shady Pines?
Every is living the American dream, working from home. Okay. Because, baby, y'all let me work from home. My balls will be slapped all across my keyboard all the time. Oh, I'm working from home. Plop. I'm typing from right there. I'm trying to tell you what I know. I ain't going to tell you what part of my body types the letter T and types the letter Y. That T and that Y and them numbers up at top, I ain't going to tell you what part of my body going to be typing that part.
Reasoning is key. I'm not sure if it's going to be tomorrow. It's going to be on Lady Nika's platform, and once we confirm the date and the time, then I will put it on my community wall with the information. It's going to be on Lady Nika's platform, though.
Okay. I was confused. I was like, who works at Shady Pines? I'm so confused. I don't know who ZT is. Y'all gotta fill me in because I mind the motherfucker that pays me. I sit on
ZT claim he work at Shady Pines, honey. Child, we have not confirmed where he worked. ZT also claimed he makes 6 figures, and I don't know nobody in his profession at the level that he's at that makes 6 figures, and that's getting kicked out of somebody else's home. You living with somebody else, you get kicked out, and you roaming the streets of Missouri all these months, and now you finally got somewhere to live, and now you coming back to YouTube. Child, make it make sense.
Okay.
We'll save it for the morning.
Who that person is? Okay, well, bless God.
Child, you ain't missing much.
He works at Shady Pines Retirement.
I'm mad at the Shady Pines, but look, so I'm a
Shady Pines, ma. Shouts out to the baby girl. Shady Pines, ma. Shouts out to Dorothy.
Picture it, Sicily.
Sicily.
Okay. Shouts out to Beata.
And Estelle Getty.
Okay, Estelle Getty. Ooh, child.
Hey, what's up, YBS married girl?
YBS, I am not shady.
Oh, he's shady as fuck.
Oh no, I don't throw shade. I send darkness because you can't get from under darkness. I keep trying to tell y'all that.
Listen, he pick up that book of shadows. It's a wrap.
Right.
You better run for
it is all kinds of spells coming out.
I don't know where it's going. When you see that motherfucker's book, bitch, run, sister, bitch.
I'm not doing this with y'all. And I tried to stay on the porch. I kept telling y'all, let me stay on the porch. And y'all let me come off the porch. And I called ReallyBTV.
You made a declarative statement. You said,
no,
I'm coming off the
porch.
So y'all not going to tell me.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Right.
You can't talk me out of it.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, you told us it was a wrap.
You did.
You even DM me. So you're not gonna talk me off the porch?
I did. Listen.
I don't know.
Listen, Captivating Christian. I actually, you're not gonna talk me off the porch, and you ain't even trying to. You say, hold on, do what you got to do. And so, if y'all let me,
Joyce, no. Lady T, look, Lady T, I know you think I'm full.
You gotta watch the replay, Lady T. You missed it. Really be cussed out Wiley.
You done missed a whole lot, Lady T. It's been ReallyBTV came all the way off the porch. All the way.
Off the porch. That she was coming
on and into the streets. And we all sat here like,
Lady T,
on my jailbroken fire stick, I'm gonna watch Harriet. That's the only way I'm watching.
Lady T,
I saw it that way too, Abby.
They are exaggerating.
I saw it that way.
They're exaggerating. All that ain't go down. They exaggerate. They exaggerate.
Are you telling a lie? Are you lying right now?
I say y'all exaggerating. I didn't do all
that beautiful. Let me rewind it and play it for the people.
Okay, because baby, the way you came on this good porch and went in on Wiley, and we all sat here like, oh God, oh dear God, oh Lord, oh, he get you, sister bitch. He get you. Just run. Just run.
I asked Wiley to leave my chat. That's all.
Listen, when I tell y'all Wiley's gonna come back in his own life, smearing the blood across his face with that orange shirt. Ooh, child.
With that orange shirt beaten.
Oh, are we getting off live anytime soon? Because my phone is on 5% and I'm gonna be forced to get off.
We can get off right now, but Abby, I'm gonna let Abby play it before we get off. I'm gonna let Abby play what she talking about for the people who just came in.
Oh dear God, don't do it, Abby. Don't do
it. It is y'all exaggerate. I ain't do all that. I just asked that man to leave my damn chat.
Okay, no, this is what happened, right? Because my phone is acting.
What happened was
Wiley put 3 hearts in the chat.
Oh dear.
Conversation and la 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 la. And El Teddy said, "Hey Wiley," and Really bitch said, "Hold on, wait a minute, Wiley, you get your bitch ass out of motherfucking chat." bitch, you lying-ass motherfucker.
Mind you, where Really B said, Wiley, you get your. She did this. Elby did it. Where Really B said, Wiley, you get your. Really B did this because she was ready. Oh no, bitch. Oh, it's time to fight. She got the Vaseline and did one of these good numbers across the eyebrows and across the cheek. Took the earrings out. And was ready. It was 3 to the head, 2 to the body. Mind you, I was on the porch. Captivating Christian was rocking in my rocking chair, and I was comfortably placed on his lap with parts of his body inserted into parts of my body, rocking back and forward in the rocking chair. Not being bothered. Not being bothered.
You're going too far.
Okay, all right. Look, I'm gonna play. I found it. I will play.
Oh dear God.
Get off of it.
Oh dear God.
Can y'all hear it? Wally, don't you bring your bitch ass up in my chat. After the way you talk about my mother, what you not gonna do is come up in here throwing fucking. And I mean that. Don't do it. You spent 2 hours on your live this morning telling bold-faced fucking lies on James Caldwell. So when you come up in here throwing fucking hearts. See, I wasn't fucking with you. Come in my chat, and I ain't had no beef with you, even after you said some of the shit you said. But after what you did today, what you not gonna do is bring your bitch ass up in my chat. Get him the fuck up out of here and block him. And I mean that.
Oh, I was not ready. I was not ready. I was not ready. I was not ready.
Tammy Roman. Oh my God, she went full Tammy Roman. Jesus.
I was not ready. I was not ready.
Well, as you can see, I asked him nicely to leave. That's
Wally
it.
came up in here like you're not.
He get you, sister, bitch.
He said you're not a factor, and you was just like what? Just straight.
I was not ready. I was not ready.
Did he? When he tell me go to the gym? Okay. When you take a shower, bitch.
But Wiley is not killing himself. Wait a minute, Wiley. Wait a damn minute. When did Wiley get scared? Please make that understand.
I'm gonna shut up.
When did Wiley get? Because a bitch could say, "Okay, go buy you a bottle of Fleet." Okay, please do that. Please.
Picasso's are not in.
Okay. Rembrandt.
Well, I'm sorry. You know,
Thank you, Shay. Acting. I'm a thespian.
Lady, that's exactly what they said. Really be.
I'm not here for y'all. Thank God my phone is on 2%, and it's probably gonna cut off before this live
I'll
is over.
I'll be in the chat tomorrow. I don't know. I'll be in the chat tomorrow at some point. Y'all
said he gonna replay it in his live tomorrow.
Oh God, you know he is. First thing in the morning,
Why? I'm gonna play the orange shirt video and follow that up with. I'm gonna play the orange shirt video and follow it up with that.
First of all, God. We need Jaded to replace the audio from the orange shirt video with Really Be.
Right.
That's not Wiley.
No, we need him to keep the commentary from the Wiley. From the orange shirt video, right? And so we can hear him say, "He get you, sister, bitch." Y'all, I gotta get off because my phone is on 1%. It's gonna die on y'all, and I don't want it to die on y'all.
Thank y'all for coming through. Right, I appreciate everybody.
Appreciate you. God bless. God bless.
See y'all in the morning over to El Teddy's place.
Yeah, don't fuck with us because we jump people. Bam. Don't cut it off.